Welcome to SuperStarcraftBros.
Platinum Thursday.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Aaron Sparks.
And we have a ZvT for you today on Derelict Watcher.
Indeed we do.
Sounds so creepy. Derelict Watcher. A derelict watching.
Why not?
Is that like a lost observer watching things?
Maybe.
Alright. Well, I see the Zerg. I hear the Zerg. I think I smelled the Zerg. What's the Zerg's name?
In our bottom left corner we have our red Zerg SpiN.
Okay.
And his opponent in the top right, the blue Terran, Zelevin.
Zelevin SpiN. Is there any Zerg units that spin?
I'm sure drones could spin.
Yes, they do have lots of legs.
Overlords could spin.
Overlords can spin. Mutas could spin.
Zerglings can go in a circle.
Yes, they can. So he's aptly named. Zelevin. Standard to wall off. Barracks going down. Supply depot already down by the ramp. Looks like a refinery is going down right now. And back at SpiN's base, we have drones.
I'm anticipating a 15 hatch.
Alright. We do indeed have the 15. And there's the hatch. There's the hatch. No! A little delayed, but okay.
Yeah, that's close enough.
We'll probably see the spawning pool go down as soon as mineral count hits 200 for the Zerg player. And back at Zelevin's base, we have a pretty much completed barracks, and that is one fancy thing. What is that?
It's a, you know, like the centerpiece stuff you put on a table? You know, you can have like flowers or...
You mean like a table's centerpiece?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the equivalent of that to a map.
Alright. It's very pretty. It's got the force field. It's got the fire. Very nice. Alright, we have scouting overlords making their way up to the top right-hand corner to scout out Zelevin, who has 2 Reapers queued up from the first racks, queued all the way down to SpiN side of the map. So we're going to see some early Terran harassment, which may be pretty decent considering there's really nothing in SpiN's base to defend against this incoming Reaper.
Yeah, spawning pool just finished, so wouldn't be surprised to see the Queen started shortly. Even though he has supply block right now, so he can't.
Ooh, yes, that is going to hurt SpiN a lot. It's Queen popping out now because an Overlord just finished. Actually, no, Hatchery just finished, which gave a little extra supply. This Reaper smacks himself right into the new hatchery and is going to jump up here to the main, see what's going on, and hello, drone swell.
He had a welcoming party.
Yep, just tons of little hugs, all those little diamond hard claw flipper thingies. And oh, look at that drone trying to sneak up on that Reaper behind him.
But you know, I think that's that little drone welcoming party bought enough time for this Queen to finish.
Yeah, Queen is out now, going to be able to throw her knitting needles at the Reaper, who does fall back and joins up with the second Reaper, and they're probably going to run away so that that other one can start doing his drug.
However, unfortunately, it ran straight into a Queen.
That's unfortunate. Lings were heading out, what it looked like, to try and pick off this Reaper, but I've run back to get friends.
Well, you can't go alone.
It's alright. Reaper's going to run back to the... I was going to say Zelnaga Tower, but that giant centerpiece is there.
2 factories on the way, as well as the command center for Zelevin.
Alright, double factory. We're probably going to see a lot of tank and Hellbat play out of Zelevin, which would not be a bad call against SpiN. And back at SpiN's base, I mean, he has drones continually in production to get those 2 bases saturated. And Zerging speed's on the way.
Yeah, so it's really up in the air of which direction he could go.
I think
it could be like counterclockwise, maybe clockwise.
Really? That's bad. It does look like SpiN is going to try and scout out with his Ling pack to see what's going on and then decide what type of tech he goes.
But, you know, he might be able to get a little bit of damage done here since the bunker isn't done. There's only a Marine and a Marauder. If he wants to...
Marauder.
Or Reaper. Marina Reaper.
Ooh, cancel on that bunker before it's destroyed. And a bit of kiting going on now with the Reaper and Marines to try and pick off this pack. And that was a good old ring around the command center.
One Marine does fall, another one following suit. And, you know, I'm pretty sure one SV died, the Mule goes down, the other Mule is running away with Mineral in hand. Now it's up to the Reaper to defend.
Yeah, Reaper is dragging what remains of the Ling pack backwards. Pretty decent maneuvers with this Reaper right here. Looks like he's going to pick off at least 2 or 3 more Lings. And,
but...
Ooh.
Everything has an end, but now there's 4 Hellions.
No, that's scary as hell if you're a Ling.
Yeah, it was really buying time for those Hellions to get out, and now that they are out, they're going to be able to just march across the map. Reinforcing Lings choose to fall back.
Fall back, run the hell away.
And, you know, just like I was about to say, here comes Roachhorn.
Roachhorn is down. There are spines already planted in the creep, and there were 3 more Hellions about to pop out of the factories.
There are more.
And we're probably going to see a huge counterattack from Zelevin to try and do some damage before any type of heavier technology for SpiN comes out, like the roaches.
If he goes now, he might be able to barely squeeze him. No, he won't get him before the spine's done, but he will get him before the roaches will be able to medieval.
I think he could sneak into that base and go around the mineral line and avoid the
just
spine.
kill all these.
And it does look like there are enough Hellions now to really just roast up the Lings.
What Lings?
Do happen to get rid of 2 Hellions. The drones are running away because there's really not much they can do. Queens can take a little bit more of the heat from the Hellions. And it does look like...
you know, they can take the heat and get rid of the kitchen.
Really? Why would they get rid of the kitchen?
That way there's no more heat.
Rest of the Hellions cleaned up by really rogue... what was that? How did those get taken out?
A lot of Lings.
Okay. And 1 Hellion's left.
It's a Corporal.
The lone Hellion.
But now there are 10 roaches out on the way. And Goliath Reconstitution.
Yeah, that Hellion gets easily taken out by surrounded by the Lings and back at Zelevin's base.
Widow Mines.
Lots of Widow Mines to help defend, and
they did take out a Overlord. And another command center going down as well.
I'm a little worried for Zelevin. I think he needs to have more units on the map.
Well, this will buy him enough time to defend.
I don't know how well those are going to do against those roaches.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Alright, so this will be our experiment. More Hellions have popped out from the factories for Zelevin.
You know, especially if he keeps the roaches on the ramp with these Hellions.
Yeah.
You mean just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Blue Flame is under research for Zelevin, which will help do additional damage. Ah, Siege Tank. Now, there we go. Ouch. That's one way to die. Burned to death, then exploded by a Widow Mine.
Do Widow Mines do splash?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, sending in a Ling at a time to try and soak up the missiles from the Widow Mines. There is 1 loaded Widow Mine left at the top of the ramp, and we have tanks and Hellions. So we definitely are going mech all day long with Zelevin.
Well, you know.
What?
Gotta go mech or go home.
Alright. We do have an amass of Ling units below the ramp.
I really have no idea what these units are doing.
Like
half of them are going there, half are coming back.
Patrol? No, they're not patrol. I have no idea what they're doing.
It was the fallback signal, and we have a Numentized Carapace on the way.
Is that for speed?
Yes, it is.
Alright, so it looks like he'll probably morph in an Overseer to try and get vision of those Widow Mines.
But you know what we have on the way?
We have Transformation Servos, so those will be able to switch over into the Hellbat mode.
Yes.
And soak up more damage.
Those will be mighty handy against roaches.
Why? Don't they do the same amount as damage?
More health.
More health, but...
they're not light units anymore.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Don't roaches do extra damage against heavy units?
No, I mean, they're good, trust me.
Okay, gotcha.
I just don't remember why.
Alright.
No, they don't do extra against anything.
Oh, I thought they did.
No.
Alright, let's see. More tanks on the way for Zelevin, so we're going to have just a classic standoff. Are we going to have some type of creep highway? Are those overlords spanning between SpiN's base? Yes.
Let's see, so Hellbats, they do more versus light, and they are more health, so.
Alright. standoffs. Fun. You know, I got to give it to Zelevin. He's doing the smart move. He is expanding. He's keeping pace with his Zerg opponent, who has taken his third already.
But you know, Hive on the way.
Hive on the way and full upgrades going for SpiN. No upgrades in sight so far for Zelevin because I don't believe we have an armory down.
Well, you know what's overrated?
There's an armory.
Yep.
And upgrades.
And more factories.
Gotta have more factories.
Spire on the way. That's quite a downfall of mech play.
Yeah, because there's no Thors on the map. Nothing can really shoot up.
I mean, he could defend his mineral line with the Widow Mines if the mutas are the choice.
Interesting move that he has these Widow Mines now burrowed over here. He is expecting some type of ground-based attack. He's really gonna need to get some type of scouting in to get sight of the mutas. But it does look like Zelevin is just prepared to move out.
Yeah, and you know, he also has drilling claws on the way.
That would allow his Widow Mines to burrow faster into the ground. And these Overlords are going, ah! And falling back with the army, which is it's not great when there's Vikings involved. Ooh, supply block. Nice move.
Alright, now here's the Battle of the Ages.
Oof. Blue Flame easily picks off those Forerunner Lings.
You know, do you think he's intentionally leaving them half Hellion, half Hellbat?
I think so, because they don't get the Blue Flame upgrade as Hellbats.
And Hellions do have more mobility.
Yes, they do. They are much faster. So he can get rid of the Lings quickly, and then he could transform them over into Hellbats. Ooh, we do have a siege dangerously close to the Roaches, so these siege tanks really aren't going to do anything. And the Roaches, though, take a lot of damage, but easily clean up the tanks.
But you know, these Hellbats are doing a lot of work.
They are, and actually, I'm impressed. Roach is gone.
Yeah, and you know, these Roaches, they might want to join their brethren.
Why would they want to die?
Well, that's what they were going for.
Oh. We do have more tanks on the way for Zelevin, including, is that a 6 or an 8? 6?
3.
Was it 3? We have a lot more Hellbats on the way, and, ooh, is this the first time I've seen a Viper in a game?
No.
It's not?
No.
Oh. Feels like it.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Positive?
Yeah. Oh. We had a PVZ used, I'm pretty sure he used Vipers against the Colossus, get him out of position.
I don't remember that.
But you know, right now Zelevin is supply blocked.
Zelevin is not supply blocked. I don't know what you're talking about. We do have this tank and Hellbat army trying to push in and out near the creep, testing the waters, or in this case, the creep. And Viper is loading itself up on energy by sucking away the life force of the hatchery.
You know, I really think he does want to use these Vipers to pull the tanks, because last time it didn't work out rushing in.
No, and if you can get the tanks out of place,
like
good.
That.
Oh, we do get the tank easily picked off by the Roaches, and then these. Whoa, that's a lot of fire. Roasted Roach, anyone? So pretty. The cloud is thrown down, which nullifies the attack of your opponent.
No.
What does it do?
Creates a cloud 14 seconds that reduces attack range.
That makes total sense against Hellbats.
Now, if those had been on like a siege tank,
yeah, that would be better. It does look like Zelevin is running back to base, even though both players are pretty much equal on supply. Muta production has started for SpiN.
But you know, right now I really like to see a quick shift to Widow Mine production and get those at all your mineral lines.
Yeah, those are actually going to be highly effective.
I mean, you don't have missile turrets up, so you need to have something to defend. I mean, you have to anticipate, since you saw Vipers out, it's only a matter of time other flying units come out as well.
Yeah. Yep. SpiN is supply blocked again. Another Overlord does go down. We do have the +2 upgrades going for SpiN at the moment, and we have the +2 mech attack upgrade going for Zelevin. Mutas have revealed themselves and do pick off a Viking.
And you know, if he had just focused on this Viper, it would have been dead.
Yeah.
Oh
well. Back at Zelevin's base, I don't see any.
Hey, it kind of looks like a face on the minimap. There's 2 spots for like an eye and then like a nose, kind of.
Second Viking gets taken out by the Mutapack. I don't see any defenses in sight for Zelevin when it comes to anti-Muta.
You know, these need to move. He saw.
But we do have Thor production underway, and actually 6 Widow Mines, so this might be the response to the Muta. And scan drop down, first time in the game, I believe. It's the first time I hear the sound. Oh, we have a scan dropping down on the 3rd to see what's going on, and on the main to see that there is a hive, spire, yada yada.
This is a lot of mutas.
Yes, it is, and SpiN is now maxed out with this Mutapack in flight, and it looks like they're going to go and attempt to hit the 3rd.
Both
and
these players are fully maxed out.
we do have an Overseer in the mix, so they're going to be able to see those Widow Mines, which unburrow, and this is not going to turn out well.
They might get 2 missiles.
Oh!
You know, it does a lot of damage, but there's nothing to back it up.
No, now
And
Thors are on the field.
But these are going to heal if there's
they are.
nothing there.
The army has moved out, but there's, again, nothing in this army to attack up. The Widow Mines almost take out that Overseer. Almost.
But, you know, almost doesn't count.
No, but the Thors have joined up with the main Zelevin pack. A lot of SCVs were killed in that attack, bringing Zelevin back down to about 173 supply.
But, you know, this is a scary army.
That is a really good army. And if those Widow Mines can pick off the Mutapack, which is going to fly into the main base, they can be pretty devastating.
But, you know, there's nothing back here to defend.
No, and they are going to be able to pick off the building SCVs.
Look at that poor SCV.
Man, that thing flew. That does halt the production of 2 more command centers. These remaining SCVs are going to die from the ricochet from the command center attack. And we might have a base race on our hand because it does not look like Zelevin's turning around.
Yeah, and that's quite disappointing because he has absolutely nothing to defend back home. But though, you know, those Vipers are gone now, so he's just free to go in.
Vipers? You mean that goo right there?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We have the main engagement with the main Zerg army, the main Terran army.
But, you know,
and
mutas are coming back now. He's
they
gonna
are
hit him
coming
from behind.
back.
But if he's not, these Widow Mines are not burrowed.
Oh, they are not. Thors are here, which do a little bit of splash damage, especially with the mutas all clumped up. Oh, Widow Mines. Mutas. GG. Curse word.
Winner. That's
winner. Yeah, winner.
Yeah, winner.
That's winner in rage quit language. Good game, Zelevin. I love how Zelevin like got the sucker out after he left. Oh man, that's a lot of resources.
All right, hit the like button.
Subscribe. That was a good game. I liked it.
Yeah.
And send us your replay at SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com. We will see you guys on Friday.
Yep.
Good luck. Have fun.
GG.